Like, I'm a little bit shocked because in right now in Delhi it's like constantly it's around 45 to 46 degrees Celsius.
Oh,
Yeah. So like it's very hot. Like this summer is going to be a very you can say uh, worse than ever. Because right now it's severe like the heat wave is basically going on in India, in northern part of India. So right, that's why
oh,
there is a red alert that you don't have to go outside if nothing is important due to the heat wave that is basically flowing right there in the northern part of India. So
uh,
yeah, it's right now it's also like it's around 8 o'clock in India. So and it's still 40 degrees Celsius, the normal temperature. So that you can see like how much hot it is in India right now. Chalo, that's great. Let me check if somebody else is joining or not, because two or more students are there. Okay, so in the last class, actually, due to the electricity shortage, I didn't have the class. Okay, on the I think so Monday. That was Monday, na? That I had to cancel the class due to the electricity shortage. Okay, some more students are joining right now. Just give me a second. Please let me know your name. Who has joined with the name Dr. Saida Shabana? Okay, Madiha. Okay, Madiha. Hello, Madiha. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, dear?
Walaikum salam, sir. Alhamdulillah,
Oh,
sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, dear. Thanks so much for asking. Okay. Okay, everyone. So let's start the class. Okay. Actually, I was waiting for the students, those who have not joined so far. So it's also like almost we've waited a lot. Okay, so let's start, Maria and Alfiza, Ayan, and Sarah. Shall we start now? Is this clear?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Alfiza.
Sir, actually, I'm not be able to write notes currently because I'm not in Delhi. I'm currently coming to my hometown.
अच्छा 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 अच्छा
And so, can I take a screenshot of the notes?
हाँ हाँ कोई बात नहीं, नो वरीज। आप ऐसे भी कर
Thank you,
सकते
sir.
हो अल्फिजा, कि जब
Yes,
क्लास ओवर हो जाएगी तो आपकी रिकॉर्डिंग तो हो ही रही है ये, तो रिकॉर्डिंग
yes,
आपकी
sir.
अपलोड हो जाएगी आपके अकाउंट में, तो आप उसके रिकॉर्डिंग को देखते हुए 1 आवर की रिकॉर्डिंग होती है, तो
Okay,
उससे आप साइड बाय साइड नोट्स भी बना सकते हो। तो बोथ द
okay,
ऑप्शंस
sir.
यू हैव, सो इट्स अप टू यू। ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं।
Okay, sir. Thank you.
जस्ट बी देयर इन द क्लास एंड अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन अ फोकस माइंड। ओके,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
chalo, that's great. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's start the new topic, that is the speed and velocity. In the last class, like basically last class was cancelled due to the electricity outage at my home, and just like the first class of this chapter was distance. The topic that we have covered is distance and displacement, right? Now it's time to understand the next fundamental quantities that is there in the motion chapter, that is called speed and velocity. So these both the quantities are very similar in nature, and the difference between them is the direction difference. That is very you can say that we have done in the distance and displacement part. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. So let's talk about speed. What do you understand by speed, everyone? Sarah, like it's an open question. Those who want to answer can answer. Whatever the thing comes
So
into
can
the
I say?
mind. Yes, sure, Madhya.
Speed is the distance traveled by the body per unit time.
Okay,
It is denoted by V. The
mhm,
SI unit of speed is meter per second, and speed is equal to distance into time.
that's great.
And
That's great.
speed is a scalar quantity.
Scalar quantity. That's very good. Okay. Anyone? Sarah, Alfiza, Ayan? No answer? Chalo, koi baat nahi. So basically, the definition given by Madhya is absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. Okay. So speed is the ratio of distance traveled per unit time, and speed is a scalar quantity. It means that speed does not have any direction, only magnitude is there. So basically, scalar quantities are those quantities which have only magnitude. It tells about how big the quantity is, right? Okay. So let's understand the definitions. Right now, the definition of speed, or in simple words, you can say that speed is a quantity which tells us about how fast or how slow the object is moving, right? In simple words, if we talk about that, what like if you are moving fast, you will say that suppose that if I'm saying that I'm going with the speed of 100 meter per second, 100 kilometer per hour. Basically 100 kilometer per hour is a very high speed. So you will say that I'm going fast because my speed is 100 kilometer per hour, right? Sarah, Alfiza, Ayan and Madiha, clear? So if I'm
Yes.
basically saying that if I'm traveling in the car and the speed of the car is 10 kilometer per hour, only 10 kilometer is covered in 1 hour. So you will say this thing that this car is very slow. It's like just the tortoise and rabbit race, right? So that's what. Okay. So if it okay, so speed is the ratio of, just a moment. Distance traveled per unit time. Clear, everyone? Yeah, that's great. Okay. So next, let's talk about this next property of the speed is a scalar quantity, right? Okay, let me write down the formula in terms of this. So speed is equals to distance by time. It is equals to distance upon time. This is the formula, or you can say the ratio that we have done in this definition. Okay. Next is speed is a scalar quantity. It means that only magnitude is present in the so basically magnitude is associated with the quantity. Okay, no direction is involved. Okay. Okay. Next thing is that, so as you can see this thing, distance is the word that is involved in the ratio. So please tell me, is it possible that distance of a moving object can be zero? Sarah, Alfiza, Ayan and Madiha. Is it possible that distance of a moving object could be zero? Yes, please tell me, is it possible that the distance of a moving object could be zero? Tell me, Sarah, Alfiza, Ayan,
No,
Madiha.
sir.
No,
No, sir.
Madiha
It
said
can.
no. ठीक
It
है
can be positive, but it
हम्म
cannot be zero.
ठीक है Madiha said it can be positive. It means that it should have a non-zero value, right? That's what you are saying. ठीक है Sarah, any answer from you?
No.
चलो ठीक है Ayan,
No.
any answer from you? Alfiza?
Hello.
Sir, same.
Sir, am I
The
audible?
speed.
हाँ Ayan अब आप audible है. Okay Alfiza ठीक है. It means that you are saying that distance cannot be zero if the object is moving, right?
Yes, sir.
ठीक
Yes,
है
sir.
Ayan आप बताओ.
I don't have.
अच्छा you don't. चलो कोई बात नहीं. So those two are saying yes, two are like so two have given the answer, two have not. So basically I've told you in the first class, if you don't remember, no worries. I'm telling you again that if the object is moving, then the distance of a moving object cannot be zero. That is the thing I've written in the first class of the, I've written this thing in the definition of distance of a moving object can't be zero or negative. Clear? I've written this line now. So distance of a moving object cannot be zero or negative. So it means that as you can see this thing, if the distance cannot be zero, and if obviously if I'm talking about that there is a motion, it means that time will also pass. So it means that both the values are non-zero. So it means that this applies that speed of a moving object cannot be zero or negative. Clear? Got it everyone? What I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है स्पीड
Yes,
ऑफ अ
sir.
मूविंग ऑब्जेक्ट कैन नॉट बी जीरो और नेगेटिव ओके प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस थिंग ठीक है negative clear so this is the second two next thing is that comes into the picture is next so speed quantity is measured by the meter called speedometer that is installed in the vehicles because we are talking about speed it means that there should be an instrument and most of the time basically vehicles are the objects that are basically in the motion so speedometer is the meter that is installed in the vehicles you must have seen when you have traveled in the bus in the cars in on the bikes so you must have seen that there is a meter that is there that basically tells you how fast you are going 60 40 30 and that is that meter is in kilometer per hour okay so that meter tells you how fast you are going right everyone Alfiza Sarah Ayan and Madiha Chalo, that's
Yes,
good
sir.
Yes,
okay
sir.
speed is measured by speedo
Sir,
meter
odometer help us to measure the distance, right?
ha distance yes okay so next thing that is SI unit of the speed is meter per second.
Meter per second.
As you can see, everyone, that distance, what is the SI unit of distance?
Sir, meter per second.
No, SI unit of distance, Alfiza,
Um, sir,
Madiha, Ayan, Sarah.
Meter per second.
sir,
SI unit of distance, bacho. I'm asking SI unit of distance only.
Meter.
Yes, Sarah gave the right answer. Meter. You thought that I'm asking the SI unit of speed. I'm continuously saying what is the SI unit of speed. Okay? So don't get confused. Okay. So what is the SI unit of time, bacho?
Seconds.
Seconds.
Very good. So as you can see, this thing meter per second. That's how you can find, right? So SI unit, what is the full form of SI? Can anybody tell me? I've written this SI, like I've told you the SI, full form of SI in the first class. Can anybody tell me? Madiha, Ayan, Sarah, Alfiza. Anyone? No one. चलो कोई बात नहीं. Let me tell you. International systems of unit. Okay, SI means international systems, right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm just
Yes.
okay. Okay, that's great. So SI unit of speed is meter per second. Okay, this is the quantity that tells you how fast you are going, right? So if we talk about the speed formula in terms of denotations, the short abbreviations. So V is equals to you can say S by T, or D by T is some also used sometimes. D by T, D is for distance, okay? And basically V here is for denoting for speed, okay? And S or D here is for distance, and T here is for the time, right everyone?
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any doubt so
Yes,
far,
sir.
please tell me once right now. Anyone? Any doubt so far?
Yes, sir.
Sure? Sure, that's great. Okay. Acha, let me tell you one more thing. Please be honest with me, bacho. Don't try to say this thing just for the sake of my convenience that I've got the point. Okay, if you have any single doubt, you can ask me. Okay, I'll explain it again. Okay, no need to be shy, no need to be hesitate, no need to hesitate. Okay, so I'm okay. Again saying this thing that please and please, if you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay, clear?
I didn't understand the formula you wrote.
Acha, ye wala, this one.
Yeah.
Acha, dekho. I've written this V is denoted. Basically, V is used for denotation of the speed. Okay. And S is denotation of the distance, and time is used for that. T is used for the time. Okay. I've just written in the short form, like the words that initials that we use. And sometimes instead of S, we use D as well for the distance. Okay, Sarah?
Okay.
Okay. Now clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's great. Okay. So this is the basic thing that we talk about the speed. Any doubt so far? Please let me know last time.
No,
No doubt.
Chalo, that's great. Okay, chalo. Now it's time to understand the velocity. Then we will move forward to the numericals portion of this topic. Okay. Now velocity. Can anybody tell me what do you mean by velocity? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Fiza, go ahead.
So the rate of change of distance of a body
Hmm.
with respect of time.
Time. Okay. Anyone else? Ayan, Madiha, Sarah. Hello?
So I can
Anyone?
I can I
Ha
tell?
ha. Yes, yes, Madiha.
It is the distance traveled by
Hmm.
a moving
Hmm.
body per unit time in a definite direction. It
Hmm.
is denoted by V. The SI unit of velocity is meter per second. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. It is a
Hmm.
vector quantity. It can be negative or zero.
Hmm. That's great. So you have tell me everything about the velocity. That is very correct and right. Okay, that's very good. Check it. Okay. So let's the definition. Let's do a little bit modification. Only a single word is there that is missing. The appropriate, if you talk about the appropriate word, that is the rate of change of position with respect to time in a definite direction. The rate of change of position in a definite with like of a moving body in a per unit time in a definite direction, that is called velocity. Clear? Or you can say this thing, velocity is the ratio of distance traveled per unit time in a given direction. Clear, Madiha? That is
Yes.
single term that was missing was you can say position word. Okay. Okay. If you talk about, let's do the generalized definition. The rate of change of position in a given direction Rate means it means that the quantity is divided by time. Whenever the word rate comes into the physics, it means that quantity is dividing by time. Okay? The position in a given direction is called velocity. Clear, everyone? Any doubt so far to anybody? Please let me know now. Is this clear? Definition is clear to all of you? The rate of change of position in a given direction is called velocity. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Okay. All the things that Madhi has told me right there in the answer was absolutely correct. That it is a vector quantity. It means that it will have both magnitude as well as direction. Okay. So, okay. Next thing that is about the velocities. If velocity is a vector quantity, it means that it can be zero as well as negative. Okay. Because velocity, okay, let me tell you one thing before that, that the formula of velocity is displacement by time. Okay. Because as you can see, the vector quantity of distance is what? Basically, it's displacement. So velocity is equals to distance displacement upon time. So as you can see this thing that displacement is there. So displacement of a moving body could be, is it possible that displacement of a moving body is zero? Is it possible? Please let me know once. That
yes, sir, it is
Yes,
possible.
sir.
yes. So it's absolutely correct. So displacement of a moving body could be zero. So it means that it applies to the velocity as well, that velocity could be zero as well as negative of a moving body. Okay. Or use कर लेते हैं instead of as well as or. Clear, everyone? Any
Yes, sir.
doubt so far till now?
No,
Check it.
sir.
Check it. Sure, everyone? Is there no doubt so far?
No, sir.
Check it. Okay, so next thing about the velocity is velocity. SI unit of velocity is nothing but meter per second, similar to the quantity of meter per second. Clear, everyone? Any doubt so far to anybody? Okay, so okay, let's do one thing that is there. So basically, let's understand what are the factors that affects the speed and velocity. Okay, because there are some reasons. So everyone, if I change the magnitude of the speed, will it change or not? Will the speed of the body change or not? Yes, everyone.
Can you repeat the question?
I am saying if the body is moving, okay, suppose that some like the body is moving some X kilometer per hour, right? If I change the magnitude of the speed, will the speed of the body will change or not?
Yes, sir, it will change
It
because
will change.
speed depends upon magnitude. Right?
Magnitude. ठीक है मदिहा, ठीक है सारा, अल्फिजा, नयान, any answer?
No.
No, ठीक है अल्फिजा आप बताओ. Any answer?
No, sir.
No, ठीक है आयान.
No, sir.
ठीक है. Yes, so Madiha gave the right answer that speed only depends on the magnitude. If I change the magnitude of the speed, it will change. Okay. If I'm writing this first point. Clear everyone? Okay. So that is the only factor that changes the speed. Okay. No other factor can change the speed because speed only depends on magnitude. Am I clear to all of you? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt so far to anybody? Okay. Let's come to the next point. That is velocity. How, what are the factors that affects the velocity? Second point. The velocity of a body can be changed in two ways. Okay. First way is that is if we change the speed of the body, velocity will also change because its speed is nothing but it's the magnitude of the velocity. Yes or no? Like if I don't include the direction, only if I remove the direction from the velocity, what will be remaining? It will the magnitude of the speed will be remaining right there. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So magnitude, if the remaining, so you can see this thing that this one of the factor that affects the velocity is that speed. If I change the speed, the velocity of a body will change. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Alfiza, Sara, Ayan, Madiha. Is this clear so far now?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, Madiha.
if the speed changes, the velocity will change.
Yes, देखो, two factors are there na, in the velocity, magnitude plus direction. So magnitude is nothing but your speed. Yes or no, Madiha, Alfiza, Ayan, and Sara?
Yes, sir.
So if I'm changing magnitude, if I'm changing magnitude means if I'm changing the speed, clear? So if I'm changing the speed, velocity will change because both two factors are there in the velocity, magnitude plus direction. Clear? Eh?
Yes, sir. But we do not change the direction, right? Even if we don't change the direction, will the velocity change only
Yes,
by
it
the
will
magnitude?
only by the magnitude. Yes, it will change. Suppose that Mariha, I'm saying that east direction. A body is moving in the east direction with 100 km/h. Okay. Okay. Right now, after some time, I said that let's increase the speed to 120 km/h. Direction is same. Now tell me, velocity will change or not?
It will change
It
because
will
the
change.
speed has changed.
Speed is changing. Magnitude is changing. Yes or no? So magnitude, or if the magnitude changes, so the speed, velocity will change. Clear? So magnitude changes means it's nothing but speed. We are talking about the speed. Speed is nothing but it's a magnitude, right? It tells you how fast you are going. Okay? Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Ayan,
Yes, sir.
Sara, Alfiza, and Madiha. Is this clear, bacho?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt so
Yes.
far?
No.
Sure? Sure,
Yeah.
that's great. So, in two ways, by changing the speed of the body okay. B part is, second thing is that if I don't change the speed, if I don't change the magnitude of the body and only change the direction, the body will, there will be a change in the velocity. Clear? Clear, everyone? Can be changed. Please let me know, everyone.
Sir,
Is this clear?
can you just briefly explain magnitude again?
Achha, magnitude. So, देखो, magnitude, Madiha, magnitude is a number. Magnitude is a, it's nothing but a number, or it's tell you about the size of a body. If I'm saying that 2 kg, so 2 is the magnitude that is telling you that the size of the body is 2 kg. In terms of units, it's 2 kg or it's 50 kg. Got it? It's tell you about how big the object, how big the quantity is, how only the magnitude is a number. Got it? Number. Got it, Madiha? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Magnitude is a number that tells you how big your quantity is, how, like, it depends on the unit. If you're talking about the speed, so magnitude associated would tell you how fast your object is moving. If the quantity is mass, it tells you about that how big your object is. Yes or no? Okay. It tells you nothing but it tells you the size of the quantity. How big, how fast, it depends on the unit to unit. That tells you only the thing. Magnitude tells you this thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I'm not changing the speed of a body, okay, and only the direction is changed by, second point is, let me write down first, then I will explain. By keeping the speed constant, but by changing the direction. Okay, but by changing the direction. If I'm basically not changing the speed, if I'm not changing the magnitude of the speed and only changing the direction, suppose I was saying that I was going east with 100 km/h, but right now I've changed my direction to north. Speed remains same, 100 km/h. Will the velocity change?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes,
Sarah,
sir.
emphasis said yes. Sarah and Ann, aap batao. Please tell me your answers. Will the speed change if I change the direction of the body by keeping the speed constant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I answered yes. What about you, Sarah?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely yes. Because this line is saying that by keeping the speed constant, but by changing the direction. If I'm not changing the speed, only the direction is changed, then velocity will be changed. Velocity will change. Clear? If both the quantities are changing, that means velocity will change. But we are talking about the individual cases. Clear, everyone? Please keep this thing in
Yes,
mind
sir.
that velocity depends on two things: magnitude and direction. If any of the quantity changes, velocity will change. Speed depends on only one quantity, one factor, that is magnitude. If the magnitude changes, obviously my speed will change. Yes or no, everyone? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
doubts
sir.
so far to anybody? Please tell me. Please tell me.
No doubts.
Check. Acha, one more thing is that sometimes students get confused in that speed, the magnitude, or the magnitude of speed and velocity are same. If they can be same in in only one condition, that the path should be a straight line. If you are saying this thing that path is a straight line, 100 kilometer, so this 100 kilometer will denote the magnitude of velocity as well as the speed. Clear? If the path is not straight line, so speed will be different and velocity will be different. Magnitude of velocity will be different, because in the velocity, displacement is the factor that comes into the picture. And as I've told you, displacement is you can say is less than distance in some cases, and it can be equal to distance in some cases. Yes or no, everyone? Sarah, Alfiza, Ayan,
Yes.
Sir, can you
Madiha.
explain velocity? Sir, can you please explain velocity with the help of an example?
As an example, just a moment. Just a moment. So let me tell you example ले लेते हैं velocity का. Let me take a real world example. Just a moment. Let me take a real world example. अच्छा देखो, I got one example. So देखो, this question is this is an example. So in this example, you can see this thing, and a boy is going from home to a shop that is in the east direction. Clear? And the time taken to cover this distance is 100 meter, right? And sorry, the time taken to cover this is 50 seconds, and the distance is 100 meter, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So as you can see this thing, if I calculate the speed, here, speed will be equals to distance by time. Yes or no, everyone?
2 meter per second, sir.
2 meter per second. Very good. Will be equals to 100 meter by 50 seconds. So it would be 2 meter per second. This is the speed only in the, you can say, single journey. Okay. If we talk about the speed, okay. And if we talk about the velocity, as you can see this thing, everyone, that this is the only path that is present right now in front of you to go from your home to shop. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
that velocity is nothing but displacement. Displacement by time. So what will be the displacement in this case, everyone?
Sir, 2 meter per second.
No, displacement, Alfiza.
100 meters.
Sir, 0.
100. Why 0? Who said 0? Alfiza, you said 0.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Sir,
Please tell
because
me.
displacement is nothing but a shortest path to cover the distance. So here
Yes. So I'm just saying you
there
are
is no
going from your
displacement.
home to shop. So what is the displacement? I'm not saying that you are returning or not. I'm just saying you are going from the home to shop.
Okay.
So it means that displacement will be 100 now. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because you are going, okay, and it will be 100 meter by 50 seconds towards east, because you are going in the east direction. East written should be there. Okay, towards east, basically towards again towards, I'll leave it now, towards east. Okay, so this will be nothing but it will give you 2 meter per second towards east. So as you can see this thing, that if the object is moving in a straight line, so the velocity and displacement, the velocity and speed both are same. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's take one example. Suppose this is a rectangular park. Okay, this is a rectangular path. triangle, sorry, triangular path, right angle triangle. Okay. So if I'm saying this thing, this is 8 meter, this is 6 meter, and this is 10 meter, right? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose everyone, okay, so let's talk about the speed first. I'm standing here, point A, point B to point C. Okay. So I need the speed. So speed is basically, and time taken to cover this journey is, suppose this is a 10, 10 to 14, ठीक है, तो 10, 7 ले लेते हैं, 7 seconds. From going A to C is 7 seconds. ठीक है, 7 seconds you have, basically you took 7 seconds to go from A to C. ठीक है, so let's talk about the speed. So first of all, tell me the distance from A to C.
10 meter.
Sir, 10 meters.
Okay, Madiha, Sarah. Alfida, you said 10 meter?
Sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
So the total distance is supposed to be 24 meter, right?
No, I'm saying just A to C, dear. A to C.
Okay.
Yeah, we are talking about A to C. So yes, Madiha, tell me what should be the distance? What's your answer?
10 meter.
ठीक है, 10 meter by Madiha as well. Ayan, आप बताओ.
10 meters.
10 meter. Sarah?
10 meter.
Okay, chalo. We are talking about distance now. Okay. So now we have two paths. Either you go directly to A to C, or there is an option to go from A to B, then B to B, C. So we are talking about the distance, and distance is always the actual path. Yes or no, everyone? Distance is always the actual path. So it means that we are
Yes,
not
sir.
taking any shortcut right there. We are following the actual path. So actual path is nothing but A to B, then B to C. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So because as you can see this thing, which way I'm going A to C, I'm taking 10 meter. I'm going A to C, I'm taking 14 meter. So among these things, among like both the values, you can identify easily that displacement is always less than distance. So it means that 14 is not going, that 10 is not going to be distance. Yes or no? Because this is the shortest path that is already present between 2 points. That means that the longest path will be your distance. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Clear, Madiha,
Yes,
Alfiza,
sir.
Sarah, and Ayan?
Yeah.
So
Yes,
distance
sir.
would
Yes,
be
sir.
14. Time taken you have is 7 seconds. Okay? 7 seconds. So that is 2 meter per second. Now it's time to velocity.
Sir, in both parts, there is the time taken is 7 seconds.
7. I'm assuming 7 seconds. Okay? So velocity is nothing but displacement. So इस वाले केस में हम लोग A to C वाले में यहाँ पे AB to BC ले लेते, AB to BC, इसमें 7 seconds ले लेते हैं और डायरेक्ट A to C में ले लेते हैं हम लोग 5 seconds. ठीक है, बिकॉज ये शॉर्टर पाथ है तो इट विल टेक लेस टाइम, सो हम 5 seconds ले लेते हैं. ठीक है, so velocity is nothing but your displacement by time. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
So displacement is nothing but, what is the displacement here? You have two paths, so you have to compare among, between these two paths, that which one should be the displacement or distance. As you can see the thing, that if there is no path present except one path, that is the only path, so distance and displacement would be same. Yes or no?
Yes.
ठीक है,
Yes.
and if there is another path present right there, so the shortest among all will be considered as displacement. You can see this in two paths are present, so the shortest one is 10 meter. So 10 meter divided by 5 seconds, so it is coming out to be, अच्छा रुक जाओ इसको यार, यहाँ पे हम लोग टाइम अगर अलग ले लेंगे ना तो इसको कम ले लेते हैं, लोग इसको 2 ले लेते हैं, 2 seconds ले लेते हैं. So it would be 5 meter per second. Now tell me, are they same, 2 meter per second and 5 meter per second?
No, sir.
We are going to the same point. The difference is that we have taken different path. Clear? So this is the basic difference between velocity and speed. If you change the path, actual path is changed, so the velocity will it will completely change. Both the quantities will change. Clear, everyone? Now Like I've basically created this example from my own because the best example to tell you about distance and displacement is this. Is this clear now, everyone?
Yes, sir. It is
Any
clear.
Yes, sir.
doubts?
Yes, sir.
Anybody? Madiha, Sara, Alfiza, Ayan. Any doubt?
No.
Please be honest with me. If it's clear, to tell me yes or no. बोलो बच्चों, clear है?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yes,
that's
sir.
good. ठीक है.
So for speed,
हाँ,
we have taken AB to BC, right?
हाँ, yes. Because this is the actual path, na Madiha dear.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Madiha, this is your second class or your third class with me, dear?
Is the second class.
It's the
The
second class.
second class was supposed to be the one in which
Okay. So there was misunderstanding. No worries. I will take your distance and displacement back up. That is a very short path. I will take. Sorry for
So I have finished that.
Okay, you have finished.
Yes, sir.
From your own.
No, sir. We the first class in the first class we did distance and displacement.
We have done the distance and displacement.
Yes, sir.
Check. I thought that we have not done, so that's why. It's actually second class was cancelled due to the electricity outage that was supposed to be on Monday. So that's why I've conducted this class on this day. Okay. So it means that you are completely parallel to the batch. Nothing is missed. Check it. That's great. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Sure. That's
Yes.
great. Check it. So that is the difference between the velocity and speed. If the path is going only in the straight line, this example, if you are traveling in a straight line, your velocity and speed will be same because only path that is present is only single path is present. So displacement and distance would be same. So it means that velocity as well as speed both will be same. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Hello? What happened? Yes or no? At least say yes or no. What happened? Clear है?
Yeah.
ठीक.
Yes, sir.
ठीक. मदीहा अल्फिजा आप बताओ, क्लियर है आपको?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ठीक. मदीहा?
Yes, sir.
ठीक. Okay, so let's take the first question. ठीक है? Of this topic, that is the. So this question is given to you. The question is saying that two trains are moving and the distance traveled by the first train is 120 in 3 hours and the other train is 180 kilometer in 4 hours. We have to find out which one is faster. Okay, so let's do this together. Okay. So distance A of train A distance is 120 and time taken by A 3 hours and distance B is 180 kilometer and time taken by B is 4 hours. Yes or no, everyone? Clear?
Yes,
Now
sir.
let's find out the speed of A. That is train
The
A.
first one.
Yes,
The
Madiha, you said.
first one is 40 meter per second.
Very good. 120 kilometer by 3 hour is nothing but 40 kilometer per hour. This will cancel this 40 times. So this is coming out to be 40 kilometer per hour. Now we are calculating the velocity of B. That is dV. That is 180 divided kilometer by 4.
So the second one is 45 meter per second.
Yes, absolutely right. 45 meter. Not meter per second, it's kilometer per hour, dear.
Yes.
Okay, so units are very important. So as you can see this thing that you can say the faster train is nothing but B1. Okay, you can see this thing that train B is faster. Clear, Madiha, Sara, Ayan, and Alfiza?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far to you, Bacho?
No.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
That's good. That's great. Okay, so let me take one more question. Just please, just a moment. Give me a moment. So after this class, everyone, you have assessment. Okay, you have to check out the assessment in your app. Okay, so 5 MCQ questions will be there. So go and check out the assessment after this class. Okay, please and please attempt the assessment. Don't leave it. Okay, clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, that's great. Okay, so this topic is almost done, but 2 or 3 numericals are left that we will take in the next class. Okay, so and after that
Sir,
yes, Madhi, yes, Alfisa.
sir, in the last class, I was not be able to complete my assessment. So you were saying we will reactivate in next class. So
ठीक है,
it will be or not?
ठीक है. I will ask whether like you have time.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, so I will ask them to reactivate so you can give both the assessment. ठीक है,
Okay.
sure, that's great. Just a moment, I'm basically informing them. Okay, so let me take one more question. In the next class, we will do the terms average velocity and average speed. Okay, so and that by that we will complete this speed topic. Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So okay, let me know the answer for this. सो अल्फिजा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप अभी ये वाला असेसमेंट करना, फिर उसके बाद में आफ्टर सम मतलब कुछ 15 to 20 मिनट्स के गैप पे वो असेसमेंट एक्टिव हो जाएगा, सो दैट आपको इनफ टाइम मिल जाए, आप विंडो मिल जाए आपको दोबारा से असेसमेंट को अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए. ठीक है,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
वेल okay, let me know the answer for this one and then we will end the class right
Sir,
there.
option A. Sir, option A.
Me too.
Option A, which of the following measures in a car, like what is measured by the speedometer?
Sir, speed.
Speed, what do you mean, and what is measured by the odometer?
Sir, distance.
Distance. Okay, Alfisa said. Madiha, आप बताओ बच्चे.
The speedometer
हम्म,
measures the speed, and the odometer measures the distance.
ठीक है. Ayan,
The odometer tells the distance, and the speedometer tells the speed.
Sara.
Same thing. Speedometer. Same thing.
Okay, that's absolutely right. The speedometer measures the speed of a moving object, or you can say in a car. Okay, and odometer measures distance traveled. ठीक है, clear everyone? Any doubts so far to anybody? Please let me know once.
No.
No, sir.
ठीक है, okay, everyone. So that's all for this class then. Okay, so in the next class onwards, we will study the average velocity and average speed. Okay, so okay, so I hope this is clear to all of you, everyone.
Yeah.
Any doubts so far to anybody? Please let me know once.
How do you exactly do the assignments?
Yes, Sarah, assessment will be of 5 MCQ question, dear. You have to go and check out